lately I've been chairing my department, so I do a lot of administration, which is very annoying. But in a way, it's come to have a little bit of a relevance, what is called a religion department in a university, because what has happened to everybody's astonishment in the last couple of decades is that the world religions have come roaring back into the center of the public square with tremendous power, and unfortunately often in very distorted forms, very violent, very intolerant, driving various kinds of negative agendas. And so the people who thought that religions would wither away and a triumphal science and secularism and would take over and the rational everything would happen are very freaked out. They can't understand this. And religion departments have been studying the phenomenon of religion for thousands of years and are not promoting the religions. They're trying to understand them. And they're also not automatically dissing them as if that was some sort of a solution and that will get rid of them, trying to understand them and trying to reinforce their positive contribution and trying to undermine their negative one. And that has become really relevant, I think, in the world, a very major issue. You can't deal with terrorism, for example, without understanding Christian terrorism, Muslim terrorism, Jewish terrorism, Hindu terrorism. There's even Buddhist terrorism, which is more rare, because the Buddhists are a little bit more lazy, I think. They're a little less goal-oriented in a certain way. But they manage to do it, like in Sri Lanka and some places, but less. But anyway, that's a very important thing. So it's kind of worth doing the administering. But what I do when I get up every day is I do a little meditating to remind myself that life is worthwhile. And then I really continue to work on trying to make the planet more happy, trying to get back to the smile I apparently had on my face, even though I thought I was unhappy when I was younger. Now that I'm older, I'm professionally miserable, but I'm enjoying it in a funny way. It's very strange. But the point is, I've always felt I never like tragedies. I don't like gloomy predictions. I don't like doomsday prophets. I like people. I don't see any reason why human beings can't be happy. And also they could leave animals more alone and the animals could be happier. There's no reason. And so what I do is something that I consider my best contribution toward that. And that is translating Buddhist science, more importantly than Buddhist religion, I would say Buddhist science, Buddhist ethics, and few aspects of Buddhist religion into terms that are usable by people in the West and in the world, whether without necessarily changing their religion, but challenging a lot of their dogmatic ideas and also challenging scientists' dogmatic ideas as well, So that's what I consider, like I'm a philosopher, and it's what I've always liked, and I consider that's my duty to try to do that in my very small and sort of against the trend way.